Hello and welcome to this mini moving meditation. I'm your guide, Kathy Zodiaco. We've been talking about what makes Tai Chi and Qigong special. What makes them potent and powerful? What makes them medicine and not just another form of physical movement and physical exercise? Well, there are three treasures to Tai Chi and Qigong. They are the posture, the Qi, and our intention. In a previous video, we talked about our posture. We worked on our physical alignment. And now I'd like to talk about Qi. I'd like to talk about energy. I'd like to talk about our breath. The air we breathe is the biggest source of energy for us. How much attention do you pay to how you breathe? I recently read a book by James Nestor. It's called Breath. It was so compelling that I have changed the way I breathe. And changing the way I breathe has changed the way that I show up in the world. It's changed everything. And I can tell you more about that if you're interested. But for today, let's get into the second treasure, Qi. I invite you to find a sitting posture if you'd like to practice. You can stand, you can lie down, you can be moving. If you do find yourself in a seated position, I invite you to put your feet as straight as you possibly can. We are opening up channels and meridians and pathways in our physical body. As we learned in the first video, our posture, our alignment matters. Energy is being transported through our body. We would like to release all of the restrictions and constrictions to the flow. Let's take a deep breath and then relax. And for these exercises, I invite us to breathe through our nose. You want to find a seated position that, if it is comfortable for you, to stack your body, we are mindful of our posture while we are focusing on the second treasure. We're building our endurance, we're building our capacity, we are building our Qi. The energy in our body, it has 6 functions. The energy in our body has 6 different functions. It warms, it transforms, it transports, it nourishes, it protects, and it holds in place. Our energy, our breath is linked to our vitality, it's linked to our prosperity, it's linked to our relationships. So let's get into it. We have our spine as tall and straight as possible, as is comfortable, as is available. We are sitting back on our sit bones, so we're not leaning forward and we're not all the way reclined. Our spine is straight and we have a slight tuck in our tailbone. And we feel as though we are being lifted up by the heavens and that our tailbone is being pulled down into the earth. We have our gaze is looking forward so that we can see that our chin is not up and our chin is not down, but it is level as is available. And then we also take our head and we make sure that our neck, the back of our head, is in alignment with our spine rather than somewhere out here. And then we breathe, just breathe. We're breathing in through our nose. And to close our energetic circuit in our body, I invite us to close our teeth, just gently, and place your tongue behind the front teeth in your mouth. And then I invite an inner smile, an inner smile. Place your attention on your breath. Let it have its way with you. Invite it into your abdomen. You might take a hand and place it on your belly, placing your attention in the front belly. You take a breath right in there and you feel your hand expand. Now maybe you take that hand and place it on your back. You breathe into your back body. And notice what, if any, effect that has on your posture. You can even take your hands and you can wrap them around your diaphragm. And that way you can feel your thumb. Your thumbs expanding out behind you as you breathe into your back body. Maybe it's a little challenging to feel the breath in your back body, or maybe even in your lower abdomen. So we can do a little exercise. You can lift your shoulders up to your ears. And you can roll them forward and then take a deep breath. Keep your shoulders there. Take another breath. Do you feel where your breath goes? You may notice it's being forced into your lower belly. This position closes off the upper chest. And when you're ready, you can return your shoulders and arms to a neutral position, but see if you've done enough breaths that you can now feel that breath going into your lower body almost effortlessly on each breath. You can drop your arms. And if you don't feel it, don't notice it. Just practice. You're not doing it wrong. And now that we have our lower diaphragm engaging, allow the breath to enter into your lower belly and then into your upper chest. Take a full breath. As you're taking these full breaths, notice your posture again. Check in with your feet. Check in with your spine. Check in with the position of your head and your chin. Check in with your teeth. And now, just like in the previous exercise, we are creating a channel from between heaven and earth. Our body has become a temple. We can invite energy up from Gaia to run up our front channels of our body. We can invite energy from the heavens, from the cosmos, to come and enter into our 1,000-way point, the top of our head, and run down the back channel of our body. We can watch as these energies circulate inside of our system, and any and all excess energy just overflows out and falls down into the ground to be absorbed and recycled. No energy is ever lost or wasted. Breathing in through the nose. And out through the nose or the mouth. Seeing without effort if you can allow the breath to expand inside of you. Check in with your inner smile. There's no pressure. And just see if there's one available today. Now, there's something that I've noticed in my lived experience. I do intend to make my life a moving meditation. And that means something to me. For me, it means that I maintain this Qigong state of mind. That I breathe in through my nose and it reaches my belly, it expands my lungs. It touches my heart, it informs my mind before it makes its exit. My focus is on my breath, not on the world around me. And as my attention is drawn out into the world around me, I once again place it inside of me and on my breath. This keeps me centered within me. It keeps me grounded in my intention. At least some of the time. It feels good to me to move through life feeling that I am the master of my energy, of my intention, and of my alignment. I invite you to stay here for as long as feels good, as feels inviting. And when you're ready to close, I invite you to once again set an intention for the next part of your day. What type of human will you be when you stand up and move forward from this practice? Thank you so much for being here. I hope you are enjoying these. I hope you find them of value. You are invited to join me here inside the Arboretum, where every Monday currently we meet at 10 a.m. to move in meditation together. Blessings, blessings, blessings.